Welcome back to another edition of Talk Nerdy to Me, coming to you from the Zia Comics broadcasting lair in beautiful downtown Las Cruces. I am your host, Troy Stegner. Before we get into this comic review, I have one favor to ask you. Subscribe to this channel, man. It helps us a lot. Pandering over. Looky, looky. Comic bookie. Now, this is the Batman I grew up with. Batman 89. I'm aging myself, but yeah, I graduated 89. This is the Michael Keaton Batman. The one who started the whole big movie superhero craze. It was just, I remember I skipped school to go and watch the movie, and it was sold out. The only seat they had left was, I think they put extra rows in front of the front row, because they sold so many tickets, and I just remember I was young and dumb and didn't care, sitting, looking almost up, 60-degree angle to watch the movie, and I didn't care. I didn't care. I wanted to see it that bad. So it starts out. It's all the characters from Batman '89. You have the Billy D. Williams, Harvey Dent character. It starts a different story that's not in. It's right around Halloween time. It's not in the Batman '89 movie, of course. The character, the Batman they've drawn in here looks absolutely nothing like Michael Keaton, at least not in my mind. The one for Harvey Dent, he looks similar to Billy D. Williams, not exactly, but similar. Anyway, you got somebody who is starting to cause some issues around town. You've got Harvey Dent, who, just like in the movie, this is before he became Two-Face. He's the Attorney General there in town. He wants to get rid of Batman. He doesn't want any vigilantes in his city, and he's dating Commissioner Gordon's daughter, and he's all the while he's trying to take Jim Gordon down because Jim Gordon's working hand in hand with Batman. Well, Harvey thinks that there's not just one person who's doing Batman. He's saying there's no way one person could take that much physical abuse. But guess what? Bruce is. So then he goes to enlist Bruce Wayne's help in taking out Batman, which was kind of interesting. That had to be a little awkward, and Bruce is telling him, I'm friends with Jim and, his daughter, and I don't know. Then Harvey goes, and he's looking at some of the stuff in the evidence locker. They have, like, fenders that fell off of the Batmobile, Batarang, what have you. Just anything he can try to find and narrow down who Batman is. And he wants to take him out so bad, and Bruce, Batman, tells Jim Gordon, hey, stay off the streets because they have the National Guard poised and ready to pick you up when they see you. And next thing you know, boom, there's the bat signal up in the sky, and Batman knows it's not Jim Gordon because he just talked to him. It's Harvey Bullock. He's trying to set a trap for him, so Batman's still checking it out, and he finds out they have snipers on the neighboring buildings, and that Harvey's up there trying to lure him in. Didn't fall for it, of course. On his way back, Batman sees a dude chasing down somebody. He said robbed him with a sawed-off shotgun. So he tracks him down and finds out it was just the guy didn't steal any money. He just stole diapers and baby food for his kid. While he's talking to that guy, this mysterious caped and cloaked figure kind of blindsides Batman, jumps him. We don't know why. Then he, Batman comes back, and they give the dude some money, I guess, to buy other diapers, but we don't know who that is who jumped Batman. And that's where it ends. I want to like this. I wanted so much to like it. It's a 6-issue series, Batman '89. I was just kind of ho-hum about this, man. I read it. I was hoping it would stir up some nostalgia feelings. It didn't. I read it. I was just like, oh yeah, I know that character. It's the same thing, with Harvey Dent wanting to take out Batman. because of his ambition to become a big politician guy there. And he basically wants to clean up Gotham. It's just, I've seen that story before, don't care for it. It was good the first time. On Batman 89, I hate to say it, man, I would not even pick it up off the shelf. Unless the second one gets better, I'm not real impressed with the first one. You would think, going back for Batman 89, that they would be trying to pull those nostalgia strings, and they didn't catch with me. I just didn't feel that old pull for the old movie. Now, if it's on TV, I'm going to watch it, but this book did nothing to make me feel, like I did when I went and watched the movie. I'm not a fan. Not a fan of Batman 89 #1. That's my review for Batman 89 #1. For me, I wouldn't even bother picking it up off the shelf. So, if you like that review, you'd like to see more like it, subscribe. Subscribe, man. It's free. It don't cost you nothing. And while you're at it, you can hit the bell icon, and you'll be notified whenever we put up a new video. And until you see that new video, later, nerds.
Get nerdy with me. Tell me what game that you get on. Is it card or read? What kind of class do you play, girl? In an RPG.